All right, everybody, it is Foodie Friday, so we had to get your Labor Day started off right. Marlow's Tavern's here.
Yeah, that's right. And John Metz is the co-founder and executive chef of Marlow's Tavern. Thanks for being here.
Great to see you all. Thrilled to be here. Love what you guys do every morning. It's awesome. So excited about Labor Day. Excited about grilling.
Yeah.
Marlow's Tavern's great. I was just there a couple weeks ago up in Cherokee County, right by the mall. Yeah,
awesome.
Fantastic lunch.
Yeah.
Love getting out there.
I couldn't decide what I wanted. That was the beauty of
make
it.
it hard.
I'm sitting there on the menu and I'm like, man, there's any one of about 10 things that I would love to have, maybe more.
We have so many guys, so many great chefs and women cooking in this in our restaurants. They love when you guys come in with so many regulars, so many great people celebrating and having fun.
By the way, it was packed in there too.
Wow.
There was lunchtime on a weekday, so
that's perfect.
This
That's
is
exactly
good.
what we need.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump right in. We have a lot of food here. It smells better than it looks. You can't smell it. I would send you some through the screen if I could. What do you have for us here today?
We have ribs and whiskey coming up in Marlow's, and right after Labor Day, we're going to have our ribs and whiskey celebration. We've got amazing St. Louis baby back ribs, St. Louis ribs. We got our pulled pork, pigs and bun sandwich. We've got our grilled salmon with an amazing Jack Daniel's glaze. Our jalapeno corn muffins, amazing dishes. So awesome stuff to try.
As for the ribs,
Yeah.
there's so many different ways to do ribs. You can do them, slow over the course of many hours. You can do them a little quicker. You can do them on the grill. You can do what's the best way to do
We do them really slow in the oven to start.
Okay.
Finish them up, cool them down, and then we grill them up. We glaze it with our Jack Daniel's glaze. It's a really bourbon glaze. Our ribs and whiskey starts with bourbon, right? So we got our bourbons here, having fun with that. This Jack Daniel's sauce is caramelized onions, sweet, savory, a little bit of spice to it. It's incredible, especially when it hits the grill, gets that caramelization. It's awesome.
Start to finish, how long is that process for a rib then?
It's several hours in the slow roasting, and then the grill's quick, right? Obviously, you're going to get that hot grill back in your backyard or in Marlow's. Obviously, when you see you come in and try that. It's a really cool dish. Really
Okay,
fun.
so ribs are one thing, salmon is another. I feel like, at least for me, if I'm cooking salmon at home, it just immediately breaks apart. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. How do you cook the perfect salmon?
You've got to start with great product, right? Obviously, North Atlantic salmon is really awesome what we do. We get it fresh in every single day. Really simple, salt and pepper. Honestly, that's it. Hot grill, oiled nicely, and then once you do that, sear it up, and then we glaze it with either a Carolina mustard sauce or this sauce you see right here is our Jack Daniel's glaze. Again, really adds a sweetness to that salmon, adds a little spice to it, and then the caramelization makes the difference on almost every grilled item you do.
How hot are you talking for the grill for salmon?
Our grills are hot. They're 500-600 degrees.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's real hot. So if you're using a green egg, obviously get that up to temp. Salmon cooks fast. Ribs you're going to do slow on the green egg. So those kinds of tips when you're working through the thing. Most importantly for every grill, lots of salt and pepper. Makes the difference in all the world.
I'm a big-time amateur griller. There's a grilling contest that immediately caught my attention. Explain this grilling contest.
So we've been doing this contest for a long time. It's really for the neighborhood. Every Marlow's has their own following. You have a fan of the Woodstock. You go up there. People travel to their neighborhood spots. We have a lot of amateur grill people out there that really want to get into it.
Yeah.
And so they come in. They give us their recipes. They submit them online. So marlowstavern.com. Send them in. We've had some amazing dishes. We've had dishes we've run as specials from some of our guests coming in with great ideas.
Wow.
It's really fun. We've actually had, so they get a printed menu with their menu item on the menu, and we give it to them, and we have a big party at one of our locations and celebrate all the winners. So we have a bunch of contests, and everybody can participate. We love as many people to get recipes as possible. It's been a lot of fun. It's just another way to connect with our guests.
Yeah.
And for us, it's all about making those people happy.
And I was going to say, it's got to be really cool to be in the competition and then have people like you say, wow, that's really good. It's kind of some validation there.
It's amazing. We've got, so I've got a great culinary team, and we have fun getting these recipes in, and then we make them, and we try them, and we say, wow, this is great. I didn't think of this or that, and it's really fun to see the passion that people have when they're creating their own food. And everyone has their own favorites, and what they do at their house is their specialty. So being able to celebrate that with them and try some things, that's really
there's a lot of really talented people out there. Just a matter of whether they can scale up like y'all have done at Marlow's Tavern. That's a different story.
Sure. But, when people get excited about food, and this is a foodie world we live in right now, and so be able to do that, come into Marlow's and have some fun, try some different things, and then they bring their ideas to us. It's really a cool collaboration.
All right, well, I know you guys are jealous looking at all this spread. If people want to go in person, where all are you located? I know you've got a few locations.
We've got a couple locations. We're in the neighborhood near you. We're around the city here in Atlanta, and just been serving Atlanta for a long time and really enjoy being here, and great people we live with. So it's awesome.
I always like to ask the people what, the chefs that we have in, what their favorite is, and usually it's everything, but what would you eat of what you make?
That is the hardest question I think in the world. It wouldn't be on the menu if I didn't love it, number one. And number two, you know, we've got so many great things. It's so
You got
hard.
5 seconds left. You got to give me something.
I'm going to try ribs and whiskey.
There you go,
I'm
ribs and whiskey. That's the answer. Hey, thanks for being here.
Thank you all.